Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick and today guys we're going to be jumping down into the world of Bitcoin, taking a look at those most recent price action movements and what I think is likely to happen next. As I get into the video, if you find it useful and informative, smash the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Now if you haven't yet joined us in Discord guys, check it out, linked in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free. And I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. So why not go ahead and check it out? Let's kind of keep this one nice and brief on this Sunday morning and jump right down into it. We will take a look at smart money concepts. That's what you see right here. And we'll take a look at the Elliott Wave theory, slightly more complex kind of market structures and kind of give you my thoughts from there. So what do we see from smart money concepts? Well, a lot hasn't really changed since yesterday. There's a few things that are of interest though. So obviously we still have our strong high, weak low situation. So just to kind of summarize that, it's unlikely that we're going to push up higher than our swing high, which is currently up here at 27,663. And it is likely that we are going to drop down lower than 26,361. Okay, that is what basically a strong high and weak low is telling us. Okay, so we can understand that there's going to be, as at least a higher probability of a move to the downside according to smart money concepts market structure. Right now, we can see that there's a fair value gap just over here, and it's right on equilibrium. Okay, it also happens to coincide nicely with our 50 EMA as well on this 1 hour chart. So we did see a little bit of a move to the upside yesterday. Okay, we were looking at this being rejection from our 200 EMA and holding, but we did actually push up just slightly higher and started to retrace down. That kind of makes people feel like maybe because we broke up higher than this local high, that maybe we've got some more room to the upside to be had. I don't think that's the case, and we'll jump down into why on the Elliott Wave theory side of things. It does look like equilibrium is going to be an area that we're going to react to along with this fair value gap. So I would expect some kind of small move up from here, probably tapping into, again, this red area, which is actually two overlapping, actually draw that out slightly easier, two overlapping internal sell order blocks. Okay, so we can see those two sell order ranges right above where our price action is. This basically is going to act as some pretty major resistance for Bitcoin here. So we want to be a little bit cautious around what we think is going to potentially happen with Bitcoin on this one, because it has upper resistance and lower levels of support, which are at the moment significantly lower, but we also do have ourselves with that weak low, and that weak low happens to also fall in line with some buying as well. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see how that goes and plays out. Ultimately, we are still in a bearish structure. This is something that we've seen from quite a little way ago. So let me just bring this back up. We have the change of character from bullish to bearish that happened over here in April 17th. We have confirmation of our bearish state of play over here on 24th of April. We confirm it again over here on the 1st of May. And over here, we confirm it again on the 8th of May. Okay, I reckon that we're going to see another change of characterization, or sorry, another break of structure, CTS situation, when we come down and break that weak low. Okay, so ultimately things on this hourly chart are not looking bullish right now. They are actually looking quite bearish. And again, you know, it's one of those, right? We've seen some very significant gains, and now profits are being taken off the table and all that kind of good stuff. So smart money concepts basically saying we probably have to see some kind of small move upwards once we kind of tap into our equilibrium 50 EMA and fair value gap. But ultimately, we are looking to go down on a slightly longer term. So over the next week or so, I would expect some further downside. But for now, maybe today, being the Sunday, and we're looking for weekly closes, so I'll talk about that this afternoon. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of a rally here. Okay, let's move over into Elliott Wave theory. So Elliott Wave theory is tracking what I believe to be an ending diagonal structure to finish off a fifth wave movement, where we are targeting down on this slightly lower range down here. And this is 24,791 to 25,418. Now, with that, we scoped out our wave 3, this being 25,791 to 26,045. Now, with that, comes an interesting thing that I don't think I checked yesterday, and I should have done. Let's go ahead and just move this over to our swing high at the moment, which is actually this one just up here. There we go. We would be having to, minimum expectation was actually have to be down on that 1.618, which would be $25,724. Okay, so although we had that scope out there, we actually have to go down deeper in order to actually hit this one. So be interesting to kind of see how that plays out. Whether or not we just move down into this one, avoiding the 1.618, and in which case really our options are then narrowed down to just two other structures, one being a contracting diagonal and one being an expanding diagonal. And in this particular case, real tough to make a decision as to which one that's going to likely to be. It might just be that we abstain from actually trading this fifth wave movement in any way, shape or form if we cannot narrow down our structures. Could be expanding, but yeah, very interesting stuff nonetheless. At the moment, I still think it's an ending diagonal structure within our fifth wave movement, which will contain 5 waves of 3 waves each. And yeah, we should be literally targeting down that 1.618 in order for an ending diagonal to be valid. So ultimately, yeah, interesting times lie ahead here on the Elliott wave theory side of the charts. Now, if I zoom out of this, you can kind of see how we've hit these 1.618 targets along our journey so far. We've kind of taken out this one and this one. And so we are looking at moving down into this final fifth wave movement, eventually taking out that 1.618. This one just over here. I'm just going to bring it across in line with all the other ones that I see here. And what we'll look for is we'll hit that one, bounce up, and then come down and hit this last one down here at 24. Which will actually mean that there's one more, I think, around 23.9 as well. So let me go ahead and just going to copy that down there. There's one down here at 23.9. I think it might be even this one just here. So I'm just going to drop that approximately there. And so we can see that we hit this, we're looking to hit that one, then we're looking to hit this one, then we've got to hit that one. And all of that will allow us to then take a look at this as a nested structure, taking us down into 5 wave impulsive structures within each of those. Could be a big zigzag on the daily time frame, for example, but on the smaller time frame here of the hourly, we can really take stock of the positioning that we find ourselves in. At the moment, we are in the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 situation, so we have to kind of move down past this 1.618 range and potentially hit this one here as well. And in doing so, then of course we can take a look at that as being another wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Take that one out, which will then confirm that we have our wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 situation occurring, which will basically be our daily zigzag pattern or daily 5-wave structure that could be a zigzag pattern. So as you can kind of see, all of these micro movements that are going on here when it comes to Elliott wave theory is kind of just building up to a much bigger structure that we can see on the daily time frame, for example. And I'll try to talk a little bit about this later on this afternoon in a little bit more detail. But if you're not familiar with Elliott wave theory, it just seems like I'm just drawing a bunch of lines on a chart, and you kind of like, yeah, who believes that? It doesn't make any sense. And in which case, you know, you really need to maybe do some more education on Elliott wave theory. And I did put a course together on this. It's down at Cheeky School. It's linked in the description below. But there's plenty of resources online and in our Discord server for Elliott wave theory as well. There's I think it's like a 181-page PDF that's available down in our Discord server that explains everything about Elliott wave theory. It is a complex subject because there's a lot of rules, but it is very binary. And what I mean by this is it either is or it is not. It's true or it is false. And there's a structure for every scenario. And the problem with Elliott wave theory is actually the implementation. People struggle to implement Elliott wave theory because of its complexities, and if you draw it wrong, you get a wrong result, which basically makes it look like Elliott wave theory doesn't work. Elliott wave theory does work on a highly liquid market like as Bitcoin and stock market and Forex market, for example, but you do have to know what you're doing and draw it correctly, otherwise it does go wrong quite horribly. Even I get it wrong. It is that complex, and I've been doing this for quite a few years. So you have to understand that Elliott wave theory is quite complex, difficult to draw, difficult to implement, but when you get it right, boy oh boy, does it work very, very well. It also works very, very well with smart money concepts. The two things next to each other, side by side or overlapping, helps us understand, you know, quite well what is going on. And so, for example, if we take a look at this recent move where we did pierce up a little bit higher than our swing high, just here, we did actually take that a little bit higher. We could take �liot-Wave theory's stance on this and say, look, it was obvious that we were going to get rejected from these ranges, but we can also see that we haven't yet met our expectations. We can still potentially push up slightly higher into this range, and this might be where we end up going today before we actually start moving down. For example, we can see here big rejection on the strong high, but between 1 and 1.236 happens to fall right there within our premium area, our fair value block, our internal sell order blocks as well. So, you know, if the bulls are going to try anything, they're going to potentially try to do that today. Be interesting to kind of see how it plays out. But ultimately, you can see that would be a B kind of C structure. Although we'd have to check what that wick was doing over there. So I'd probably come down into our 15 minutes here and see. So actually, yeah, we went up to that high, then we came down here. So yeah, so that's an interesting one. So all in all, you know, smart money concepts plus �liot-Wave theory does tell a pretty convincing story overall of what I think is likely to go on. Ultimately, I'm looking for some volatility today, but I probably won't be trading Bitcoin today. I think I'd rather let this one play its course for a little bit, see how these structures form out, and then jump into some trades on some longs and some shorts and all of that kind of wonderful stuff. I'm going to leave the video there though, guys. If you did find it useful and informative, smash the like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe? And don't forget to join us down in Discord, guys. Check it out, linked in the description below. Until the next one, have a fantastic day.
We are not financial advisors. None of what we have communicated verbally or in writing here should be considered as financial advice. It is not. Do your own research before investing in any digital asset or affiliate offers, and understand that investing in any crypto is risky. If you do, you need to be prepared to lose your entire investment. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. All our videos are strictly personal opinions. Please make sure you do your own research and never take our opinions for financial guidance. There are multiple strategies, and not all strategies fit all people. Our videos are not financial advice.